Welcome back. Now, the way the game works is that you pretty much get to choose what you feel like doing and when. So we're at level 2, but you can see up in the top right-hand corner there, we're nearly at level 3. And that's our boy Senu. Now let's have a close look at Senu. Senu is our eagle. Pet eagle. Doesn't get any better than that. And as soon as you move, Senu's going to go up in the sky. Now, handy little trick. Have a look at Senu by clicking that top one. And if you do that, left, right, left, right, left, right, Senu will do a spin for you. Left, right, left, right, left, right, tickety-boo. Senu is the most useful tool, and they've really got it right this time with Assassin's Creed Origins. Flies on up, and you can see the distance. So I can see out there the types of animals I might like to hunt to get things. I can see there's some, there's some tasks over there, quests if I want to grab those, etc. So what I'm going to do is actually just call in my boys and head off to find and rescue Terraman and the farmer. Now, one interesting thing that I was fascinated by with this game is those things there, those grain silos. They're apparently legitimate. They're apparently what things were like at the time. And a lot of the icons here are obvious. That little, that thing over there says that's a stable. It's obviously a horseshoe. That's a weaver, because it looks like, there's a needle and thread. And very often, as you're riding around a place, you'll knock people over. They're emotionally usually pretty okay with it. If you knock over soldiers, they're less okay with it. But what we're going to do is head through areas that suddenly you can see have been burnt out. Look at that. And that's because, quite effectively, the game keeps track of what's happening emotionally, if you like, if I could put it that way. So, down we go. Objective in proximity, call Senu. This tells us how to find our target, but basically shrink the yellow dot till it becomes solid. And there is our target. Target's up a hill. One huge issue with both of these games, Odyssey and Origins, which is all part of the Assassin's Creed motif, is that you got to climb lots. It's not flat. It would be worse if it was flat, because life isn't flat, but it's bloody annoying. There, I've said it. I've said it.
Guards here are vigilant.
Come into this area and let's have a little look and see what kind of guards we're talking about. When you hit L2, you can pause it. And you can kind of see everybody and who's here and what they're up to, where they are. Okay. So we're going to go over here and let the guys out.
Let us out.
And we're going to have to pick this boy up.
Dear Moon. He has died from his wounds. His family will want to bury him properly.
Now, one great thing in the game that you can do now that you didn't used to be able to do is that I can stick a body on the back of my camel. Come on. Tuk, 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 tuk. Where am I going? I'm going over there. Let's go. Let's give him some wide berth. There we are. Oh, I can't give him wide berth. Bugger. All right, we'll give him wide berth the other way. Because I can't ride through the middle of that. That's a fortress, and they'll all just kill me a lot. So we can zip around the other side. Now you can hit X, then hit triangle, see that white line. That's going to take you to the objective via, traditional and legal roads. But that's no good to me. I don't want to do that. I want to go off-road so I can shorten the distance. And you can see we're 430 metres away. So we're still about half a K. But that's alright. Once we get going, it speeds up a bit. Maduramun sounds like a bit of a bastard. Just saying. He could probably use a little bit of a whack on the back of the head. Now, this game is easiest with sword and board because you get benefits from the shield and you get benefits from, the sword, and you can protect yourself against hits and injuries and all sorts of fun stuff like that. But eventually, once we're a little bit stronger, we're going to buy, or rather we're going to get, and I'll show you how, daggers. And we're going to use daggers because they're problematic. So we're going to get off.
I bring sad news. Where is Issa?
She lies here with her son and daughter.
The entire family.
Sadly, I see Terramoon also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
I am sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Duat together.
So the
So
Duat...
many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
The Duat is the land of the undead, and you kind of need to know that because we're going to talk a lot about it. Traditionally, the Magi was supposed to help the Pharaoh, but we've decided he's a bad Pharaoh.
Find peace, Terramoon.
He will find more than he had here.
So now we've got a couple of ability points. Let's have a little look and let's spend a penny. The way the game works, we talked about how it works in terms of getting stronger by collecting materials. This is the ability tree. You're unlikely to ever get any of them, or all of them, but you'll get some. And you have to pick what you want. So, the first thing we're going to have a look at is what's next. What can we get to? We can get to regeneration. We definitely want that. Over here, we can get to Dawn and Dusk. We definitely want that. Dawn and Dusk lets you basically wait out a day. And assassination contracts at night are way better. There are roughly three skill trees. Warrior, Hunter, which is lots and lots and lots of arrows, bows and arrows stuff, and Seer, which is all about being an assassin. If you have a look in Assassin here, you've got the possibility of Salesman, and down here, Tool Kill, and that sort of stuff. Fire bombs, you need that because it's going to lead you up to Smoke Screen, which is very, very good. But air attack, we want to be able to do that. And hijack is not at all a bad thing to get. Do we need it straight away though? Let's have a look over here. Charge and heavy attack, R2. To break shields, we want that. And parry, we don't really want that, but we need it to be able to move forward with our life. When we have a look over here, we've got the possibility of a bow bearer, a second bow if we want a second bow. Eagle Harass, which is a nice little ability where Senu goes and hassles people. Sleep darts. Fire bombs. Fire bombs lead us up to Smoke Screen, which is good. Sleep darts lead us down to berserk, all sorts of darts and things like that, which we don't really care about. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here for parry, because parry is a gateway to much better stuff. Weapon bearer, overpower combos, chain throws, XP, stuff like that. Alright. We really want a better bow. Let's put on we bought it. We got a few bows that we were given. So that's a hunter bow, that's a light bow. We're going to go with the hunter bow because it's on fire. Everybody loves bows that are on fire. Okay. Now, we're going to have a little look at our quests. Water rats, and you got options. There's all quests or main quest. The main quest is the false oracle. We need to be level 3. We're going to do water rats first, just to pick up a little bit of XP. So you can see that we've got about a K to go, and we want to get out of there as quickly as we can. So if you hit X and then hit triangle, which I'll just do to show you, it sometimes says Nah, can't do it. There's no road. Now, if you have a look on the map, you can see how the map works. So here's us, little blue triangle there. Here's the world. You can scroll in. You can zoom out and see all of Egypt. And we can see what we can't see. So we can see that we've got that one. And we've got that one. And we can fast travel to those. So we'll fast travel to that. Now, fast travel means you can go straight there. But of course, PS4 Pro, as opposed to a stupidly fast PC, means that while I can go straight there, it's going to take a little bit of time for it to actually load the screen, because loading times in Assassin's Creed Origin are crazy. So that's okay, we'll survive. We're going to run around a bit. Here we are, and usually you wind up on top one of these bad boys, jump on down, and now we're only 300 clicks away from it, which is much better than 700. And largely, camel will be no good here because we're going to be jumping over, lots and lots and lots of stuff. Now let's grab our camel in the long grass. Here we are. Come on, Hepzibah, or whatever your name is. And you can see that we're going past a few camps and things. I don't want to go through that grief. I don't need that hassle. I do need to get upstairs, so we're going to climb. The great thing about these games is you are the world's best parkour expert, so you want to climb, you can just climb. The objective's in proximity. Senu's found it. Okay. Good work, Senu. Up we go. But because it's like that, it's clearly on the other side of this bloody mountain.
I used to come here as kids.
Kill the bandits occupying the cave that's on the other side of this mountain. So over we go. Let's have a little look, see. It's daytime. I'll show you if you press and hold the spacebar thingy on your PS4 Pro handle, we go through a whole day. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, over we go. I like the way the movement happens in this. Oh, hyenas. Okay. So of course there are scary, frightening animals as well. And the level of that animal, so we picked up ourselves some soft leather, not much, but the leather of the animal tells you that we've hit a hyena cave. Oop. There we are. Are you serious? Alright. I mean, I get that hyenas laugh for a living. So we got a few purpley ones, and there's another little... What's this one? Oh, that's not a hyena. Yes, it is. Okay, good work. So we're on top of the cave, basically, looks like. Ow. Now in this game, unlike Assassin's Creed Odyssey, when you jump off stuff, it hurts. So I can't find the opening to this cave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Senu to find it for me. There. And this is the best funky bit, Senu can see inside the cave. So Senu can tell me what's going on when I get in there. If you've still got these little balls moving, it means there's still more stuff to tell you. But what I cared about was the important bit, which is that here's the entrance to the cave. Now when you jump, if you hold down the X button on PS4 Pro, you'll roll and do less damage. Okay, so now Senu is, of course, she flies, so she's not that great in enclosed areas. But eye contact and line of sight makes a difference. Think Metal Gear Solid. Now, if I whistle, this Muppet's going to come over and see what's up. Now, I did that pretty quick, but you'll usually get a bar that'll either be fully orange, which tells you that you will definitely kill that person, or partially orange, which means that although you'll stun them, you won't actually kill them. So him, all orange, I know I'm good to go. And once you do that, initially they don't disappear. There is a perk that we will get where the bodies actually disappear if you assassinate them. We don't have that perk. We're going to get some of these guys. I think I'm calling you over, mate. I want you to come over here so I can kill you. That's the ticket. Good on you. You're helpful, son. Good work. I think at the moment I'm just knocking them out, but that's okay. They're effectively completely knocked out. Now, up there is people. There we go. I totally think I'm something special. Uh-oh. Okay, we're in for a fight now.
What was that? Call me crazy, but I think something is close.
Alarm! Over here!
You will pay, corpse!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm fairly confident I'm going to escape. So that sound is the sound of all the people that aren't dead because I haven't knocked them out. I've only knocked them out and not killed them.
Nothing.
Now, there's another dude up there. No, he's not coming down. He's there. Okay, how am I going to get up there? The long way? So you want to loot treasure chests where you can. No, not coming down, doesn't care. No, doesn't care. Let's try this one. Yeah, that'll work. Now, when they suddenly get an exclamation mark like that guy's got on his head, it means, hey, I'm going to come and check it out.
That's...
Which is exactly what you want.
Bandits will think twice before coming back here.
Will they? Will they really? And if we come over here, we can see they've got a largish chest with a nice shield in it. Okay, so we need a new quest, which we'll get later on at our own leisure. We've picked up 2 of the 3 treasures. There's another treasure lying around here somewhere. We can have a look around for it. Let's head upstairs and see if it's up there. It might be. Who knows? All dares to dream. Oops. Okay, it's not up there.
Bayek, the spring, you got it back.
Yep.
Thank the gods. The farmers need this desperately. I'm very grateful, Bayek.
Happy to help,
It's like
mate.
having our Medjay back again.
I'm glad I could.
Oh, now, hang
A
on.
moonwalk with you, Senny.
You mind not being so harsh about my man? Because my best mate was doing the Magi job while I've been out of town killing baddies. So now that we're good for that, we're good to go, we're going to go and kill the baddie. And it is a bit like that. It is a bit like, okay, that's done, let's go kill the bad guy. So I'm going to ride, because anything under about a half K or a K, I think it's always fun to ride, because you get a view of that. Look at that, that's beautiful. And the one thing Ubisoft Montreal, apart from the fact that they're in Montreal, which is a beautiful part of the world, if you've never been there, you should go. The one thing that Ubisoft Montreal do really, really well is this faithful execution of history. This is what it was like. This is a lot like what it was like. If you showed this video to people kicking around thousands and thousands of years ago, two and a bit thousand years ago in Egypt, they'd recognise it. They'd be like, that's the Siwa Valley. Our objective is in proximity. Let's go kill the bastard. Alright. What are we? We're level 4. Let's check our abilities. Make sure they're all good go. Weapon bearer. Yep, we need that. That's the price to pay. We're going to go up. And in the last 5 minutes, he says, absolutely, hopefully, we're going to kill our first boss. So, this is a fortress. You can see that our red bar has gone from yellow to red. When it goes to red, it means you're stuffed. They can all see you now. They're all hunting you now. They all work here for a living. Attacking at night is always a good idea because you often get people who are asleep. You definitely don't in the day.
Let me out. My family needs me.
Now, I'm taking a more forthright and less stealthy approach because at the moment, what I've got is a big axe.
Die this day.
I really don't die this day.
Please, let me out. My family needs me.
Mostly naked guy with a bow and arrow, I'm going to win.
Hey, aha! Yeah.
Now, one thing to think about is happening just over there. You can see a guy who is working the brazier. He's now summoned reinforcements. 4 of them. Heaps of reinforcements. You can poison the braziers, like set traps on them, so that when the guys go there to try and do something with the brazier, it blows up.
Die, maggot!
You cannot lock us up like this.
Oh, we're suffering.
Alarm! Trouble here! Over here, brothers!
That was too close.
Die, die!
So, we're in a bit of trouble. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're going to go up, and are we going to get killed? Yeah, we're dead. So the frontal approach that I've just shown you is not the best approach. You need to actually approach a fort differently. So you can see, although we have a really strong axe, and we know what we're doing, we've come straight in, that's not going to work because the level that you're at determines how strong the other guys are going to be, and they swarm. The AI is very good. So instead, we need to do something more like this. We need to know where everybody is. So you send Senu up, and you have a look. Until see now the circle's not moving anymore. That means we've highlighted everything. Right. You work out where everybody is. See? That's roughly where they are. And then you work out your approach. Now I am going to sneak up the side. Those two guys there are asleep. See those bodies lying down? That means they're asleep. So I'm going to go up this side. Going to go up here. And if I look around, or rather if I get Senu to look around, I can see there's no one over here. There's nothing I need to worry too much about. So
What? We have the edge.
I am dying of thirst.
what is that? Oh, what? How am I in a room with these maniacs? Wait, I can't even see. Guys, I can't even see. How am I in a room with whatever that is? Okay, well, next time we're going to come back and we're going to take out this fortress. Haha! So you can see that on hard mode, it's not necessarily easy.
Lazy peasants.
Nah, not
Make
lazy.
yourselves useful.
Thank the gods.
Yeah, leave that guy alone. Alright, we'll take one quick look.
Wait a minute.
Worms can't have.
How much further, you shit? Huh?
Uh-oh. Right. Now the good news is, having taken out those two guys, we now have a clear run. Because I picked up the perk that I can
Best not to draw attention here.
get health back while in combat.
Visit the temple regularly. I want to question them all.
Of course, my lord.
Mundamun is over there.
You're special, do you?
Oh, and all these things that are over here are kind of good because they're sort of...
This is a holy place. The sacred temple of Amun. You cannot lock us up like this.
Now, let's shift gear. Let's have a little look at the Fang, which is a sword.
Careful now. Something is wrong.
Hang on. You are mine!
What?
I'll get the fire going.
Oh! Alright. Next time, we're going to take our time. See you next time. Bye.